The castle. I'm so excited, said Thomas. Why? Asked Emily. Oh, the Earl has a surprise for us. Maybe it could be another engine. It can't be an engine, remember? He said it was a big thing. Yeah, said Emily. The Earl said it would be a big thing. Or he maybe saved all the fashioned engines, chuckled Connor. Why doesn't he invite all the other fashioned engines over to Sodor, laughed Henry. Did someone say fashioned engines? Came a voice. It was Stephen. He was gonna spend the night at Tidmouth Sheds. Hey, you guys. Stephen, said Percy. We're so happy to have you here. Really? Asked Stephen. Then he laughed. Oh, engines. Oh, I forgot. I have to go pull a train. Sorry, I'm off so soon. And Stephen puffed away. The Vickerstown rolling bridge had been repaired after a few weeks ago it fell into the water. So Stephen got his load and soon was off in his journey, but he thought he was seeing monsters everywhere.
What's that just around the corner? Something in the rocks and trees. Slowly getting closer. Makes you want to puff and wheeze. Monsters everywhere, hiding in the trees. Just behind the rocks, blowing in the breeze. Monsters everywhere, doing as they please. They try to scare you. Is your boiler getting colder as you slowly puff around? Must be brave, you must be bolder. It's no more than silly sounds. Monsters everywhere, hiding in the trees. Just behind the rocks, blowing in the breeze. Monsters everywhere, doing as they please. They try to scare you. Look out, they're all about. Look out, they're all about. Look out.
Soon Stephen made his way up. Wow, he said. Well, that was very high. I've never seen a bridge that high in my entire life. And that shocks I think that will shock most engines because I was one of the first steam engines ever built. In fact, steam engines were built before diesels. I was one of the first engines ever built. Well, soon the cargo was loaded, and soon Stephen was ready to go home. Said Stephen. Said Stephen, but then there was trouble. As he was going down, cried Stephen, his 3 trucks fell off the viaduct. Oops, said Stephen. I didn't see that coming, and he continued down very slowly. Oh, thank goodness I'm down from that, said Stephen. Too much scariness for my liking. See, there are no monsters in this here old tunnel. That's not a monster. That's just a crane, said Stephen. As he was on his way back to the sheds. Sorry. Feels so good to be back. Yeah, sorry. I forgot I had to pull a train. No worries, said Thomas. Thank you, said Stephen. I'm just wondering how all this is gonna get, well, pulled out. Oh, well. The next morning, Thomas woke bright and early. Come on, Annie and Clarabelle, Thomas said. We have to get a move on. Thomas, we wanted more sleep, said Annie. Annie's right, said Clarabelle. I want more sleep. Come on, you two sleepy heads. You don't want to be late, do you? I suppose Thomas does have a point, said Annie. Anyway, let me just get you coaches. And soon Thomas was off with Annie and Clarabelle. First stop, the mainland, Thomas said happily. Oh, have I missed the mainland going over there? Woo! Said Thomas. Whee! Soon he came back up. Whee! Said. Whee! But then he saw something coming down the tracks. It was Connor. Said Thomas. Wait, Connor? What are you doing? I'm going back home, of course, said Connor. Oh, have I missed Caitlin? I see, said Thomas. So you're going back? Yeah, that's where I'm from, remember? Oh, yeah. I actually forgot for a few weeks that you were from the mainland because of the bridge, when the bridge was broken. Oh, I understand. I really do understand, Thomas, said Connor. Thank you for understanding, said Thomas. Well, I think I better be off with Annie and Clarabelle. Wait, said Connor. I haven't been treating you that nice yesterday. Sorry about that. No problem, said Thomas, and he puffed away with Annie and Clarabelle. Soon Thomas made to the stop and he saw something very strange. It was a car that just kept going on. It's on the main line, said Thomas. That could cause an accident. And as the freight car just kept going up and down. Then there was trouble. James was shunting a fuel tanker and it smashed into it. His beautiful red shiny paint had been splattered and looked black. Well, said James. Ugh. And he sped down to the wash down immediately. He wasn't looking where he was going, and boom, he crashed and landed in a pond. Oh. Soon, Kevin came. Kevin, can you get me out of the water, said James. I can't reach you, said Kevin. You gotta try, said James. Okay, said Kevin, if you say so. And Kevin tried. See, I can't reach yours. And then a truck came by. Perfect. Soon, Kevin got on the cab. And, he grabbed James. And soon, he put James back on the track. There you go. Except only one problem, said James. What? Asked Kevin. My firebox is full of water. My firebox went out, so I can't puff. Well, that's not good. I'm expecting to have an accident. You know, when Thomas was ready to to go. Awesome, he said. Let's go. So, as he came around the bend, he came and saw James, and soon he applied his brace, but soon he bumped into him. Ow, what was that for? Said James crossly. Sorry, but you're in the way. Why didn't you move? My firebox went out. And why is that? I landed in the pond over there. Again, said Thomas. You only landed in that pond a few days ago. You gotta be more careful, okay? Okay, said James. He was not impressed. Well, let me go shunt you. And with Thomas, James was quite heavy, and with all of his puff, he shunted James onto the siding where the old mine was. Ah, said Thomas. Now, there's it. Now, there it is. And soon, Thomas went, I wonder how all the others are doing. And back at Tidmouth Sheds, Stephen was still sleeping. Wake up, you sleepyhead, said Percy. Quiet, I was having a nice dream, whined Stephen. Come on, Stephen, you gotta remember, Remember, you're gonna have to go to the docks to pick up some cargo supplies. Oh, Stephen. And since Kelly was still at the steamworks, they switched out the Penmail Express from pens into supplies for the castle. There was a ship at the dock, and soon Stephen was on his way. There had been a ship that was on the docks, and soon it brought all the supplies needed for the castle. A lot of it was put onto the Penmail Express. And soon, Stephen was puffing away. Oh boy, he said. This is gonna be cool as Stephen continued his way. I have to deliver all this to the castle. Stephen was very happy. Said Stephen. Soon, Thomas looked behind and saw Stephen. Uh-oh. Stephen, I need to go onto that siding to let you by. Okay, said Stephen. So, Thomas went onto the siding, and Stephen continued his journey. He was delivering the supplies to the castle, but then he stopped. He didn't like the ravine. Oh, he said, I don't want to go up it. Oh. Then he remembered Gator's advice a few years ago. Being brave is not the same as not feeling scared. Being brave is what you do. You're right, said Kevin. I do need to be brave. And he heard and he went up across the bridge. It creaked under Kevin. It creaked. The Earl was waiting for him. Well done, Stephen, the Earl said. Look, now you have all this done. Soon, There was a bunch of supplies. Yes, now we can get started. The Earl was very excited. That day, soon, they saw a wall. But then the bridge tumbled down. "Oh no," said the Earl. "Why did it? Oh, that bridge must have still been very unstable." "I'm sorry, Stephen," said the Earl, "but you're going to be stranded up here for a few weeks." "A few weeks?" cried Stephen. "Oh, but at least you'll have the supplies." "True," said Stephen. "Guess I do." It was starting to look dusk. "Well, good night to you." "Good night to you, Earl," said Stephen. "Good night to you, Stephen," said the Earl, and soon they both fell asleep. So, a few weeks later, the bridge has been fixed, and some progress in the cars had been made. "This is already looking special," said the Earl excitedly. Sir," said Stephen, "this is looking like a patchwork castle, not like one like Ulfstead." "Ooh," said the Earl, "but this is gonna be a rainbow castle, mainly made for children." "Oh, I get it now," said Stephen. "So good to stretch my wheels," said Stephen happily. And soon Stephen was off to the docks. "Whoa, we gotta be careful," said Stephen. "Yes. Woo! The bridge didn't fall down. I heard that they made it much secure after my story." "Well, that's a good thing to know that it's more secure now, at least," said Stephen, as he was puffing along. Need to go to the docks. If only I was a much stronger engine," said Stephen. I'm just too weak to be. I'm just a very weak engine. I wish I could go be a modern engine, but it's just not gonna come for me," said Stephen sadly, as he was coming along. But as Stephen approached the docks, no one was there. "Huh?" said Stephen. "I don't get it. Why isn't anyone even here? This doesn't make any sense at all." And soon he saw someone puffing down the track. It was Percy. "Sorry I'm late. I heard Salty became missing, so I came here to help. But there isn't really much here to do." Okay," said Stephen.
Down by the docks, that is the place to be. Down by the docks, the gateway to the sea. Down by the dockside, we are the team, working together, just like a family. Down by the docks, you're never on your own. Down by the docks, it's really home from home. Down by the dockside, down by the dockside, down by the dockside is where we want to be. Down by the dockside is where we want to be. Down by the docks, that is the place to be. Down by the docks, the gateway to the sea. Down by the dockside, we are the team.
Soon, more castle supplies was in Stephen was in the cars, and soon Stephen was off again. "Oh, I want to be careful," said Stephen. I wouldn't be scared then. He heard a rumble and a creak, and he slowed to a stop. The safety valve was burst. "What?" cried Stephen. "How did my safety valve burst in the first place?" "I know. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I'll break more easily." "Well, I guess." Then he saw someone coming down the track. "Stephen," said Thomas. "There you are." You mind if you get going?" said Thomas. "I can't," said Stephen. "Why not?" asked Thomas. "My safety valve burst." "Oh, want me to take your load for you?" "Yes, please," said Stephen. So Thomas was coupled to Stephen, and Thomas put Stephen off the main line, and soon he reversed back. Oh, yay. "Well, goodbye, Stephen," said Thomas. "Goodbye, Thomas," said Stephen. And Thomas was puffing away. He was so excited. Yay. Woo. I get to see the progress. But then James... "Thomas, it became unstable again," said James, but Thomas wasn't listening. "Oh no, that's not going to be good. I just crashed into that pond again today. I'm waiting for my firebox to dry out." As Thomas was coming up, then he heard a creak. "Huh?" And soon the bridge was collapsing. "Wah!" The Penmail Express coaches fell on Thomas. "Oh, you made it up here." "Thomas," said the Earl, "what are you doing up here?" "The bridge just crashed again," said Thomas. "At least I didn't fall down." "Oh, jeez. This is becoming very bad. Very bad indeed," said Thomas. Oh. This is going very, very bad. Henry and Emily had the day off. This is fun. Just having a day off to work," said Henry. "Yeah, it is," said Emily. I don't want to stretch my wheels," said Emily. It feels so good to have a good wheel stretch," said Emily. She yawned. It's always good to have a wheel stretch. I'm just a lucky engine to have a day off," said Emily as she puffed away. But soon she saw Stephen still off the main line. "Stephen, what are you doing here?" asked Emily. "My safety valve burst. They moved me over here so I would be off the main line." "Oh, let me bring you to the steamworks," said Emily. So Emily got behind him, and since Emily couldn't see because of Stephen's tender, Stephen was telling Emily where to go. All right, so that's what Emily did. Another right, and then here. Emily pushed him onto the flatbed, and soon the workmen pushed him in. Where's Kelly?" asked Stephen. "No, we released him," said the workman. "She should be coming back now and being a really useful engine." "Wait, but her coaches have broke. I heard that Thomas at least escaped the nasty fall today, but he's slightly damaged." "I know," said Morgan. Well, you know, it's just always good to have a good wheel stretch. "I've been very busy lately," said the workman. "Hey," said Stephen, "have you any idea where Victor is?" "He's taking a vacation on a different railway." "The mainland?" asked Stephen. "No, a different railway far away. He won't be back for a little while, so..." "Oh," said Stephen. "Okay." Well, what shall I do?" said Stephen. "Nah, you can just wait here. You can sleep, you know." "Oh, I see," said Stephen. Stephen yawned and quickly fell asleep. Soon the bridge was repaired to the building castle again, but they added an extra part. There was a little piece of track that would extend to go there and come back up to go there, so it was a moving track. "Ah, yes, I'm finally free," said Thomas. "Yay!" as he puffed along. But since it was so new, there was an air with it. And he landed, and the bridge fell, and Thomas fell with it. "Ow!" he cried. How many times will it fall? His paintwork was scraped. His funnel fell off. And worst of all, the cab door was broken, so the firemen couldn't get in at all. "Oh no," said Thomas. "Oh, why?" Ow. But the steamworks was so busy, Thomas had to wait. He could still work out. At least. And soon Kevin came and got Thomas, and he put Thomas's funnel back on him and put him back on the track. There. Now, said Thomas. The old mine. I remember that mine. Then he heard something. In a voice. "I can't stop. I can't stop." Huh? Rosie couldn't see Thomas. "Oh no! Take a run for it!" cried Thomas, and he bashed through the old mine. All the vibrations caused a giant boulder from above to come toppling down, and Rosie freight cars hit the rock. Rosie said, "Gotta pull them back." Thomas was creaking under the old mine. Said Thomas. I'm not sure I like this. And he was very, very frightened. And then, just because he hated it so much, he just made a run for it. And, cried Thomas. Soon Thomas came out of the mine. Whoa! Is this even Sodor? Asked Thomas. Wow, this place looks old. Yeah, this place looks very old. Older than I've ever seen. Thomas was so amazed. I should go exploring, he said. Let's start with this track first. Oh, yay, bridge. Turntable. What's a turntable doing here? So, we reversed, and soon went back. Huh. Where does this track lead to? Oh, going up. Ah! Okay, that just leads to nowhere. Huh. Looks like I'm kind of stuck here for now, said Thomas. At the other part of Sodor. And Rosie broke her safety valve. Dang it. Just dang it. When will I ever learn, Rosie said. She groaned again. I wish Thomas was here to help me. Wait, that's it, said Rosie. Thomas can help me. But Rosie didn't see Thomas. I wonder where he went, said Rosie. Is he going vacation or playing hide and seek? I wonder how this is gonna play out, said Rosie. He's definitely not in the old mine, that's for sure. Even though Thomas was in the old mine. The bridge fell and they were still having trouble. Oh, said the Earl. This bridge is very unstable. You need to make sure next time it's a lot more stable. Yeah, then he slowly slowed to a stop. Thomas had ran out of coal. Oh, just great. As soon as I think I'm saved, I run out of coal so I can't even move. This is going more terribly than I thought it would. Sir Topham Howe was making an announcement. Oh, I better go, said Emily. Henry was still at the sheds. And soon, Connor came to the sheds. A lot of them were still doing their jobs. He only called the free ones. I think Thomas is missing. You must go search everywhere for him. We must find Thomas. And soon they went searching.
When you can't find something special,
to see what they find. Every day, whatever the weather, help you look down every line. So when you're feeling down and out, don't you ever give up. That's when you need your friends about to take you to the top. Searching everywhere, up, down, left, right, look over there. Searching everywhere.
Soon, soon James was at the intersection. Well, we know Thomas won't be an old mine. No one is allowed to go in there. We might want to check just in case, though, said Connor. And soon he was off. Maybe he isn't here. Where could he be? Then, all of a sudden, the giant boulder just split in half. That's convenient, said Connor as he moved his way in. The tracks creaked under his weight. Connor wasn't even sure if he was going to be able to be held. Then he went fast. Soon Connor made. Wow, soon he saw something up in the distance. Thomas! He cried. Is that you? Connor, cried Thomas. I'm so happy to see you. No, I'm glad to see you. Thanks for coming back, said Thomas. I'm not sure how long I could make it. Here, let's get going then, said Connor. Wait, said Thomas. What? Asked Connor. I don't have any coal. You're gonna have to push me. Okay. I'll push you. And Connor, he yawned. Very, very tired, Connor said again. Oh, come on, Connor, said Thomas. You can do it. You're right. I can do it. Connor just was taking deep breaths. You are right, Thomas, Connor said. And I'm gonna have to turn around, so I'm just gonna have to move you on to the other track for now, said Connor. He moved Thomas on to the other track. Hold on, I just need to go. Ooh. And soon Connor spun. Here, Thomas, said Connor. Let's go. And they went off into the mine. Engines were there, and Connor is hopped out the tunnel with Thomas. All the engines tooted their whistles, and Kevin was so happy that he was driving on one wheel. Thomas! Cried James. Thank is that you? Rosie was about to cry in tears of happiness. That is you. Oh. 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 You're just very kind. I can't believe that you got trapped. But you're here now. Rosie was so happy. Now let's get you home, Thomas, said Connor. And Connor zoomed off with Thomas. Another few weeks later, the castle was repaired again for the third time. And the news was spreading rapidly throughout Sodor that Thomas was found. The castle made more progress, but the ship at the docks had lots of important things, lots of cargo to deliver through the cargo bay. So Emily would then move up to the next car, and soon the next cargo piece would be in. So now Emily backed up so she could go deliver it. And this time she was making sure she was going to be very careful than the other engines. Said Emily. Such a wonderful day. I'm just hoping I'll be alright. But then Emily was very tired that she stopped in a siding and soon she was sleeping. Then a voice came. Emily, wake up. Oh, sorry. So Emily was, said Emily. So Emily kept going with the load. Coughed Emily. James, can you please move? I'm waiting for the workman to paint my repaint. There's the place. Great, Connor. Can you please move? No, I will not. James put his brakes on. Soon Rosie backed up. But with both of them doing it, they were pulling James. No! And soon they were both on the siding and everything. Said Emily as she kept going along. Here I go. Emily was being very, very, very careful. In fact, she was so scared that she was going to fall off that she uncoupled her tender and just had one car at a time because she was so scared that she would fall off. She uncoupled her tender. Said Emily. A little nervous. What? Part of the bridge accidentally collapsed. It started to shake. Stay stable, stay stable, stay stable. And the track just flipped her up in the air. Right! Oh. Part of the cargo was delivered. Well done, Emily, said the Earl. You did it! Yay! Really? I didn't really look. Oh, the Earl is not pleased. Why does it always just keep falling down? Ugh. Well, but then something magical started to happen. Wait, what's going on? Said Emily. The track was rebuilding itself somehow. The bridge just kept rebuilding itself. That is very strange, said the Earl. Very. You can say that again, said Emily. This is very strange, said the Earl again. Wow. But what is doing it? Said Emily. Hey, it's pretty much rebuilt. What? Said Emily. How is that even possible? And soon, another piece came. Oh, they were both very confused. Both very, very confused. Soon, the workmen put Emily back on the rails, but the vibrations destroyed the bridge again. And just like what happened before, it started to rebuild itself. Okay, now this is just getting weird, said Emily. She coughed again. What in the world is doing that? That is very strange. Very strange, said the Earl. Very. Huh? It went peace, and then it just came up into the air. Sneezed the Earl. Oh, sorry. And then the bridge just fell down and wasn't. Oh, groaned the Earl. Why? But then the workmen were making a slingshot for a bunch of the things, and with a lot of the cargo, they flung up into the air. Oh wow, how are they doing that, said the Earl. Very confused. whatsoever. They just kept They just had a slingshot, but they accidentally shot honey up there. What? And then, when the Earl saw the honey, he laughed. Oh. Thanks, I guess, the Earl said. Well, okay. I guess we'll just go with that. And more cargo was flung up. Whee! Cargo just kept having flung up. Wow, said the Earl. How are they even doing that? I have no idea, said Emily. And soon, the workmen were launching even more pieces up. That is very strange how they're doing that, said the Earl. But apparently it's working. Oh, that's good, said Emily. Yeah, that's definitely working. All right. And then the workmen kept putting all the pieces on. I just need a few more pieces in order to complete it. Well, you know, sometimes things just don't always go your way, said the Earl. A day later, the castle was completed and the bridge was repaired. Since they ordered so many workmen, the bridge was repaired in one day and they upgraded it. I'm free finally, said Emily. And the castle is done, finally, said the Earl. And soon, her wheels had a hard time going. My wheels are turning, but I'm not moving. They had oil on them. They were too slippery to move forward. Oh dear, said the Earl. You're going to have them clean off your wheels. What? Cried Emily. Yeah, I know. But you're just going to have them clean off your wheels or else you're not going to go anywhere. Great, said Emily. Ugh. Can you believe it? The castle's actually complete, said Rosie. Yeah, I know, said James. It's amazing. We can't wait to be there for the opening, they both said at the same time. And then they both laughed. Percy was on his way. He wanted to be there first. Ooh boy, he said. I can't wait to be there. I just can't wait. Woo! Percy was so excited. I can't wait to see this, he kept saying. This is gonna be great, he said. Alright, now I wait. It was moving track, so soon the track became here. It moved with Percy and Percy came across. Ooh. Emily, you're already here? I was trapped up here, remember? Oh yeah, said Percy. I forgot. You forgot? Cried Emily. Sorry, said Percy. Something was coming down the tunnel. It was Thomas. He was bringing passengers there for the opening of the castle. Boy, these coaches are kind of heavy. Oh, looks like it's time to open. I gotta move, said Rosie as she puffed away. I need to go too, said James, and he went off on his way. Darn, said James, I'm gonna have to turn around at that junction, James said. Well, meanwhile, Thomas was going up. He saw freight cars. Was this from an incident from the bridge falling? Said Thomas. And soon the track moved, and soon was up. He saw that Percy was also there. Percy, said Thomas, what are you doing here? I came for the opening. Well, said Thomas as he puffed in. But there wasn't much space. As Rosie was chuffing up, she realized there wasn't enough room. Oh, no bother, said Rosie as she puffed down. She puffed right to the track near the old mine because at least she wanted to see it. When James had adjusted, he realized that there wasn't enough room from above. Darn, said James. And he went with Rosie and with passengers across the mainland one. Oh, we only have one coach! Rosie came at lightning speed. Oh, dang. My passengers are just gonna have to watch from down here. And coaches and passengers, I give to you the Rainbow Castle. Everyone cheered, and all the engines whistled, including Connor, James, and Rosie. It's open now. Is it actually open? Said Percy. Oh, yes, said the Earl. It's open. Woohoo, they said. I'm still disappointed I wasn't able to be there, said James. Yeah, me too, said Rosie. I'm very disappointed. Hey, said James. Well, at least we got to see it. Good point, said Rosie. Wait, what? Soon Connor reversed. Hold on. Let me just go park these coaches in a different siding, said Connor. And he went to go do that. On his way down.
It's Thomas. You're the leader. Come on. Okay. They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8. Shunting trucks and hauling freight. Red and green and brown and blue. They're the useful crew. That's who. All with different roles to play. Round signal sheds and far away. Now Stanley's joined this friendly pack. But who's this coming down the track? The list is long, it never ends. James and Percy, Huff and Puff. And Emily, she knows her stuff. Henry, Edward, what a pair. Toby, like I say, he's square. Gordon thunders down the line. Everyone's a friend of mine. That's right. Thomas, he's my number one. Shining in the morning sun. Working hard but having fun. Reneas, and then Peter Sam, Scarlowy, Duncan, he's my man. With Mr. Percival in charge, no work's too hard, no job's too large. Yeah, he's my number one. Shining in the morning sun. Working hard but having fun. Come on, Thomas. You're the leader. Yeah, you are the leader. Thomas. You're the leader. Me and Harold, Rocky, Harvey too. So Team Davis, Bertie, the really useful crew. Not just engines full of steam, there's Jack and all, he's building team. Tipping stones and digging roads, filling trucks and loading loads. Sir Topham Hatt, he keeps an eye on every engine passing by. Everything is tickety-boo, cause out in front is you know who.